The worker nodded. Yep, as good as gold, like always. Your daughter is a real pleasure to look after. She very rarely fusses, although she didn't like her din-dins this afternoon, did you, Molly? The worker chuckled as she ruffled the teenager's hair. But she ate it eventually, so nothing else to report really. Did you eat up all your din-dins like a good girl? Well done. You're such a sweetie, her mommy gushed at her. Molly felt strange. Embarrassed but elated that her mom was paying her so much positive attention. She had never seen her mom like this. Ever. She felt hot tears prickling her face and she buried her face in the comforting darkness of her mommy's shoulder. Sweetie, what's the matter? Molly's mom stroked Molly's hair and made shushing noises in her ear. Molly had dreamt of a moment like this. Even in her dreams it had been an impossibility, and here she was getting the attention she had always craved. Her tears of happiness fell freely. She's just woken from a nap and I changed her a few moments before you arrived. The worker seemed perplexed as to why the teenager was crying. Molly's mom simply shrugged. Babies can get like this though, can't they, where they fuss for no reason. I guess she just wants mommy hugs, don't you, baby? She cooed happily as Molly smiled. Her mom didn't know quite how right she was, and in response Molly threw her arms around her mommy's neck and hugged tightly, causing her mom to chuckle, her eyebrows raised in surprise at the daycare assistant. I guess I was right, huh? Anyway, I'd best be off. Thanks once again. Supporting Molly by one arm, the mother waved with her free hand and then left the building. She walked to her car and opening the back passenger door she seated Molly in a teenage-sized car seat. She buckled Molly into the 5-point harness. A loud click signified that Molly was securely fastened in. Molly watched as her mom got into the driver's seat and pushed a nursery rhyme CD into the CD player and pressed play. You like this CD, don't you, sweetie? It's your favorite. You always giggle when it's on. Molly's mom talked to Molly, but obviously wasn't expecting the teenager to answer her back. She talked more for the company. Being a single parent was difficult, and she looked forward to the day when Molly would be able to talk back. She drove home. Molly was content in the back, a smiling and happy little girl. She kept giving her mommy the most adorable of smiles. Full of such love and happiness as she played with her pink teddy bear. Soon they arrived home and the car drove up the driveway and parked. Molly's mommy gathered the teenage baby from the back seat and carried her diapered daughter into the house. Mommy has to get the groceries in, okay, sweetie? So you can just play in your baby bouncer whilst mommy works, she said as she strapped Molly into one of those baby doorway bouncers. It was the doorway between the lounge and the kitchen. Molly didn't even know these things existed and she kicked out her feet squealing excitedly as the springs above her sprung up and down, bouncing her in the doorway. It was really fun and she jumped up and down, still holding onto her teddy bear and giggling repeatedly as her mom made several trips in and out of the house to bring the shopping in.